皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは、おはようございます。安眠羊姉妹Diumと申します。よろしくお願いします。先ほど起きました。いや実際はそんなに寝てるつもりは一切なかったんですけど、気づいたら寝てましたね。枠を設定してさあ設定終わったし、ツイッターで宣伝をしながらお布団でゴロゴロしようかな。すやもう15時。あれおかしいなって感じで本日起きました。おはようございます。あみみやさん、駿河さん、れのさん、こんにちは。今日はそんなこんなもどんなこんなだって感じですけど、コールオブクトゥルフをやっていこうと思います。頑張ってください。ありがとうございます。そう、長期休暇これを言って大丈夫かなとは思うんですけど、長期休暇だいたい私初日寝てしまう問題がねあるので、よく時間が消えていきますけど、いつもより声張れないかもしれないですね。今日寝起きだ。早速始めていきましょうか。長期休暇、皆さんは何しましたか？私は長期休暇だいたい初日2日目体調を崩すのが相場になってるんですけど、温泉に初日に行きましたね。ここにスチーム入りいるんだ。初見です。頑張ってください。ありがとうございます。はじめまして、りょうりょうさん。安眠羊姉妹Diumと申します。よろしくお願いします。みなすきさん、こんにちは。なんか友達に聞いた話としては怖いらしい怖いらしい。大まかなあらすじとしては、このピアーズっていう探偵さんがいて、まあ仕事は来なかったんだけども、やっと仕事を手に入れたところって感じらしいです。クトゥルフ知らないので、実際のクトゥルフがこんなお話なのかはわからないですけど、 うん。あらあら。ビッグシャーク。サメですね。他にもクトゥルフのゲームザ・スキニングシティっていうんですけど、それはちょっとだけやったことがあって、それも似たような設定だったので、もしかしたらクトゥルフってそういうゲーム、あら、あ、なるほど。闇隠れ、照らすアイテムを探す必要があります。これは取れない。他のクトゥルフについては一切わかりませんけど、ボルトカッターを手に入れた。よっこらしい。これはさっきとは違う場所なんですね。あらあら。知らない。What a putrid offering. 長押し、こう。目がない、口もない。電気はトラブルの謎。スマートフォンもやったことないんですよね。ちょこっと人がプレイしているところは見たことあるんですけど、人形ちゃんが可愛いですよね。ブラッドも𝃝探偵事務所を見つけたクレセントさん、こんばんは。そうですね、こんばんはとこんにちはが連載する世界線ですね。𝃝探偵事務所、なかなか翻訳いいですね。マキナさん、こんばんは。人形ちゃんいいですよね。これは何なんでしょう。 16時は迷いますね。ワクワクしてきましたね。これはお水かお酒かで悩みますね。𝃝RPG っぽいスキル振りですね。𝃝RPG を元にしているみたいです。私は友達がいないので 𝃝RPG をやったことはないんですけど、一応ね、なんか 𝃝RPG やったことないんですよねって以前ね
Natural sciences, linguistics,
一
archaeology.
度ご一緒させていただいて、それっきりの方に
I'm listening.
はお話をねしたことがあるんですけども、
That's correct.
その時に女の子一人で 𝃝RPG のお店には行かない方がいいよと言われてしまいまして、もうそれっきり行くことも多分ないでしょう。人の話をすっかり何も聞いていませんでしたけど、話術、クトゥルフ神話 𝃝RPG をゲームに落とし込んだ。なるほどね。すべては筋力が解決をするんでしょうけど、オフラインで顔を合わせて、そうなんですよね。周りで昔なんか人がいるグループに所属をしていたんですけど、その時にグループがだいたいね、その中でも3つぐらいに分かれるじゃないですか。で、私はどちらかといえば𝃝RPG のグループじゃないとこにいて、絵をね描くグループにいたんですけど、なんか 𝃝RPG をちょっと楽しそうだなと思って見ていたら、やりますかって1回だけ聞かれたんですよね。ただ結構
Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the
私の
progress
方
of our
がその
contractors.
グループに
And it would
入ったの
seem
が
you've been
先
accepting
だ
fewer
っ
new
た
cases.
ので、ちょっ
Work
と気
is
を使わ
scarce.
せてるか
Mr.
なと
Pierce,
か、
you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than
そ
now.
のグルー
But
プ
are
に
those
入っ
cases
て
worth it?
私
They're
は
worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency,
話
and
が
we might keep you on the payroll.
ちゃんと
Mr. Pierce,
できるのかとか、いろいろ考
I'm
え
coming.
た結果、またねっていう選択肢をして機会を逃したことはあります。うん。
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold
オ
in
ンラ
high
インででき
esteem,
るなら
and
や
I
っ
must
て
say
み
that I
たい
expected
ですね。
anything but a
どうやっ
drunkard's
て
lair.
手順を踏んでやっているんですかね、
You're
皆さん。
free to leave anytime, sir.
酔っ払
Do
い、
you
ま
know
あ仕
to
方
whom
ない
you
ですよ。
speak?
お昼から
Stephen Webster,
お酒
industrialist and
を
art
飲む
collector.
のは、
All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you
心
capable
を
of
豊
handling
か
a
に
new
する
case,
た
or are
め
you
の
simply a deadbeat
一個の
inebriate?
手段で
If you
す。
come to
仕
me
方がない。
It means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old
筋力
fool.
は肉、
Sarah, my
筋
little
肉会話
girl,
にもなるし、そうですね。
she is dead.
まあ、
Even you
今
must
回
know
は
of
ど
her.
ちらかとい
She
え
was
ば、
Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes.
なんだろ
Everyone
う。
knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband,
ちゃんと
and Simon,
調
my
査をして
grandson.
いく
I
形
can't
で
do
やろう
anything
か
for a
なと思
woman
って
who is
ます。
already dead.
Find
私
out
が
the truth.
逆転裁判だった
They
り、
say she was
弾
mad,
丸
but I
論
know
破だっ
that's
た
a
り、
lie.
そういったゲー
She
ムが
would never
好
have
きなの
done
で、
such a
そういっ
thing.
たものを
But if you
求
have
め
no
てやっ
proof,
ていこうと
I've
思いま
brought
す。
all that I have. Look,
あ、証拠
I
を持っ
want
て
you
き
to
て
look
くれたんですね
carefully。at this painting.
ありがとうございます。助かる。
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
気を使うとね、できないですよね、人と。絵を見て思うことは、
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me,
素敵
tell me
です
if
ね。
this is the work of
この
madness,
作品が狂気の
or
産
if,
物
on the
やか
contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
素敵な
That's all you've
絵
got?
だと思い
The
ます。
painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
ゆきタスクさん、こんにちは、こんばんは。おはようございます。あみ、羊姉妹の、
A warehouse on
双子の姉
Darkwater.
ディウムと申し
Some
ます。
sketches of the Hawkins family.
今日はちょっとだけ
Rather thin.
怖いらしいゲームをやっていきたいなと思いますけど、ダークウォーターにあるそこ。うんうん。裏面には特に何もないと。うん。せっかちさんですかね。ちょっとコミュ力が高そう。うん。
What's the symbol on the man's chest?
こっちを
It's
じ
as if
っ
Sarah
と見て
Hawkins
きて
breathed a
怖い
message
です
into
ね
it.。
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these?
TRPG 身内でしかやったことないな。それはまあいいんじゃないですか。隠す解除された答え調査プロプププ
Her husband was a big deal
お
on the
嬢
island,
さんはうんうん
but the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
全部聞いたらよろしいか
The
しら。
sender's label
キットヌ
mentions
さん、こん
Warehouse
にちは。
36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
第36号さん。
Darkwater? Never heard of the place.
まあ人の
Where is that?
話をちゃん
It's
と
a
聞き
small
ましょう。
remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
まあ、
You must tell me
しいってこ
if
と
what
で
the
すかね。
police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew
そ
that.
れは
She never would have hurt a fly. She only
病
thought
気
she
で
saw
は
things.
なくて、
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
お腹が
The meaning
そう
could be exactly as it appears.
配信
your
の
daughter
準
is
備を
sending
する
you a message.
前に
That's what I
配
believe
信の
too.
準備が
It
終
was
わって
3
から
months ago that I
ご飯を
received the
食べ
call
よ
from the
う
police
と
telling me
思
of
っ
my
て
daughter's death.
そのまま
And
寝
yet a
落
short while
ち
after,
て
this
し
painting
ま
was
っ
delivered
た
to my
の
home.
で、
The painting is linked
お
to this
腹
case,
が
can't you
鳴って
see?
ますね。
You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have
見
been
ま
the
した
sender?
ね、これ。
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
ここだけ情報が手に入
I
らな
think
か
I'm
った
beginning to understand.
のかしら。
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue
ゲ
is a
ー
sort
ム
of
もしかし
promontory
て
painting
うるさ
sent
かっ
from
たり
Darkwater
し
right
ます
before her
か？
death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
うん。
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah.
ゲーム
Hawkins'
うる
death.
さいか
You'll
な
be handsomely compensated.
All right.
と
I'll take the
思っ
case.
て事
I'll
前
go to
に
Darkwater.
ちょっとだけ下げたんですよ。
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. ま
まだ下げ足りなかったらしい。
Something's queer.
幼稚園10代さん、こんにちは。うん。多分、
Darkwater.
もしかしたら、声
I think I've got a
と
book on the
同
North
じ
Atlantic.
高
I'll
さ、
no doubt find
大
some
きさだった
information on
か
this
も
island in
し
there.
れないですね。
The Lost Battalion.
うん。
Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I used to be an avid reader.
このくらいでちょうどいいですね。よかった。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
うんうん。この上の資料とかも全部
A
見た
good
らい
old
い
story
ん
of
じゃない
blackmail
ですか
in a
ね。
speakeasy. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that like natural
早めに
sciences,
寝て
linguistics, archaeology,
明日が快適に過ごせるようにかもしれないですよ。 もう飲みましたよ。うん。クトゥルフ神話っていうのは、最初はこういった港から始まるんですね。うんうん。でん。あら、かっこいい BGM が。うん。この方が探偵ですかね。大半の小説が海を題材したものが多い上、代表作が港町なので、ハンメイドだと大体海になりますね。クリーマンジュさん、こんにちは。ゴールデンウィーク最終日なんですかね。人によっては最終日だったり、最終日じゃなかったりしそうですけど。結局ザ・スキニングシティっていうゲームをちょっとやったことはあるとはいえ、クリアはしてないので、まだ変な生物には合ってないんですよね。うん。祝日としては最終日だから。なるほど。木金有給取るとそれは辛いですね。
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great
なんでしょう。
What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very
今日ま
welcoming,
で
but his
は
bar holds
私
a
も
surprise for
普
you.
通に
As for me,
当
you'll
初
find
の
me
予
at the
定で
harbor
は
master's office.
仕
If it's
事
the
を
Hawkins family that
お
brings
休
you
み
here,
というか
I
ア
have
ル
a
バイ
pile
ト
of
お休み
documents
という
that should
か
interest you.
ね、
Understood.
そんな感じだっ
I'm
た
going
ん
for a
です
look
けど、
around the docks.
労働者側の頑張りによって木金がお休みになったりならなかったりするっていう変な。
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't
ゴールデ
understand.
ンウィークは仕事をする日じゃなかったんですか？まあ人によるんじゃないですかね。𝃝は365日お仕事ないですしね。
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
なるほど。この方はフィッツ
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
ありがとうございます。
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
あ、大変失礼いたしました。お手洗いですね。申し訳ございません。医学概要第2巻。こうやって探索をして自分の能力を上げれる
This man
Game
and
なんです
Fitzroy
ね。
could be twins.
探偵業でなかなかね難しいですよね。この方ももう仕事がないと資格書が剥奪されるギリギリでようやくお仕事が来たようでよかったですね。本当に。これは果たしてあらフィッツロイさんがいらっしゃらない。あら、とりあえず探検しましょうか。探偵業はゲームとしてやる分にはとても楽しいですけど、現実でねやるってなった場合人に話を聞かなきゃいけないとかね、嫌だなって。
Hey, be careful.
無理だなって思いますね。
Let's get him another
寝
drink.
起きで声がガサガサ。
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
申し訳ございま
I
せん。
behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I
感
prefer
謝
it
さ
that
れ
way.
る
Speaking,
のと
I reserve the right to
憎ま
answer
れ
or not.
るのが同時に来る仕事ですからね。
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean
リア
who?
ルの探偵業は
Our
大
source
体
of
は貴
supply
重さ
wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
らしいです
I'll tell
ね。
Noble.
なんか
He'd know it anyway.
一時
Anything else?
その界隈のツイッターを見るのが楽しくって大変ね人のそういった不幸を見るのはよろしくないかなとはね思うんですけど、知的好奇心には負けてしまいどういったね状況が今あるのか
I don't
なっ
want
て
to
いう
speak
の
ill
を
of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
考
The
え
way
た
I
時
see
にね
it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
実際のね
What do you
普
mean
通
by
な
that?
気持ちを見
Do
る
you
の
still
がいい
trust
だ
the
ろう
truth
というこ
after
と
a
で
bottle of
ツイッ
whiskey?
ターを見ていた時期がありますけど
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a
なん
long time.
か
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of
本
guy.
当に腕
The
力じゃ
name
ないけど
reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and
腕
came
力
back,
みたいなも
sweating
の
and stinking of the oil and
に
flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
頼る方もいれば
Ah, but steeped in
地
glory.
道な方も
We've
い
never
らっしゃ
known
る
such
んだ
wealth
な
since
と
then.
いうね依頼者側からの目線ですけど
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her
面
paintings.
白い
Never
知見
understood
が得れ
why.
ましたねツイッターは
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style
本
made
当
her
に面
famous.
白い
How would you describe it?
腕力
Yeah,
あるか
well,
し
it
ら
wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves,
昔
Who can paint such
ピアノをね
is that how she
やっ
sees
て
the
いた
world?
頃は
So they
握
made you
力
feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for
20後半
yourself.
とか
Make up your
30
own
と
mind.
か行きましたけど今は
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
サラ・ホーキンズについてまだ
That'll be all
聞
for
け
now.
ないことがあるみたいお話ししたい
What can I
もうちょ
get
っ
you?
とお話ししましょうなかなかね
Captain
難し
Fitzroy
い
told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try
来た
this.
ばっかですとペットボトルが開けられないので
I think we'll get along well.
ピアノはキーボードとかだと多分そんなに力はいらないんですけど
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the
本物
mainland
の
for her
ピア
paintings.
ノだと
Never understood why. Then
バ
I
ー
don't
を
want
上
to
げ
speak
て
ill of the dead.
鍵盤を
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
ね
Do you know where this place is?
持ち
Warehouse
上げて
36.
ポンと叩くので
The Hawkins warehouse.
本物のピアノだとだ
If
い
I were
ぶ
you, I
力
wouldn't
が
hang around there.
いるかなとは思いますし
First
か
off,
も
there
1
are
曲あた
rumors.
りだいたい
Sailors from around
Yeah.
here say you can hear
1
noises
分と
coming
か
from the
そういうわ
warehouse
け
at
で
night.
はないので
Screams, that sort of thing.
どちらかといえば持久力的な意味で
There's the
パワ
fate
ー
of its
が
owners and all the
いりますね
superstitions that go with it. But I'll say
まあ
no
も
more.
う本物の
Anything
ピ
else?
アノ本物のピアノにね
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse.
触ってないので
I see, yeah.
難
If I were
しいで
you,
す
I
けど
wouldn't hang around
う
there.
ん
Why not?
鍵盤が硬いというより重い
Sailors from around here say you can hear noises
正
coming
しい
from the
気がしま
warehouse
す
at
ね
night.
本当
Screams,
に1
that
ヶ
sort
月
of thing.
ピアノ
Screams.
触っ
And
て
that's
ない
not
と
all.
次触
There's
る
the
と
fate of its
き
owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
前半戦で
But
もう
I'll say
疲
no
れ
more.
てやめよ
Anything
って
else?
なりますね
That'll be all for
特
now.
に話は聞けなさそう
Do you like our song?
We're true
ね、鍵
silence.
盤重いです
We
よ
may
ね。
not be pros, but we give it all we've
ピア
got.
ノ習ってたのがグランドピアノがあるところで習ってたので、
Darkwater Island.
個人のとこなんですけど、
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You
重かった
exhausted
で
the
す。
stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the
学
biggest.
校のグランドピアノはそう創立も全然してね、いないだろうから、
I've never heard this song before.
Only
よ
people
り
from here
重
know it.
たそう
It
で
tells
す
the
よ
story
ね
of。the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof. Without it, the whole of
大
Darkwater
変
would
な
have died of hunger in 1847.
It's
探
true.
偵として大変な
Everything
ことは
happened just as it
大
says in
変
the
じゃない
newspaper
大
report.
変嫌味なところ
The
が
one
出
that's
てました
framed
ね。
right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
調率高いらしいですね。年に
I bid you
1
farewell.
回しかね、
Good night,
一人の方から
stranger.
はお仕事が来ないので、多少ね、高いのは仕方ないかなと思います。食べていくの大変らしいですから
Will
ね、
follow
本当
its
に。
reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness,
マダモンさん、こん
until
に
it
ち
finds a
は。
new reader.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too.
What you looking at, stranger?
The
綺麗
clientele
な
is
お
predominantly
方
male.
ですね。
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her.
ちょっと
Let me
焦点
drink,
が合わない感じ。同じ
I told
匂
you
い
to
を
beat it.
感じますけど、仲良くはしていただけそうですよね。私とね、同じタイプのコミュ障であるならば、仲良くはしてくれないかな。うん。
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shyster.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
なかな
You
か
can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
怒ら
can't
れま
understand.
し
Don't
た。
put that beast back in the water, you
悲
shyster.
しい。
You're crazy.
で、フィッツァロイに話しかけて、
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that
ク
far.
ジラを食
I'm
べ
just
て
the
みたい
last
ん
serving
ですよ
captain
ね。
on Darkwater. Tell me what
ク
I
ジ
can
ラ
do to
の
help
ベ
you.
ーコンしか食べたことがないので、怒らせない。大丈夫？
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're
な
talking
ん
about.
かベ
Interesting
ーコンじゃな
resemblance.
いクジラ
I
を
thought it was
ち
you,
ょっと
but with a wooden
食べて
leg.
みたい。
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father.
暁の
John
しずくさん、
Fitzroy,
こんばんは。
captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes.
あ、
Us men
あ
of
れ
the
シ
sea
ャ
are
チ
superstitious
なんで
folk.
すね。シ
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's
ャチ
true.
が死んでいく
And
のは
normally,
悲しい
they're
で
not
す
found
ね。
around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard
海
about the
の生き
depths?
物だと
Trenches that plunge
シ
into
ャ
the
チ
earth
が
and that
一
shelter
番好
creatures
きなんで
unlike
すよ。
any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
7つの海の
The police took the
Pico.
decision to put the killer
ってい
whale
う
back into the
アニ
sea.
メが
You've
あ
got to
るんですけ
understand
ど、
them. They didn't know what to do with
あ
it.
の
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever
可愛いん
caused
で
those
すよ
wounds
ね。
is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
あの
The miraculous catch.
アニ
Is
メ
it a
が
local
好きで、
Not at all.
シャチが
It's
大
an
好き
episode
に
from
なり
our
ました。
glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a
でも
wall of the
なんだろう、
stranded
世の
whale.
中の海の生物を
I
モ
found
チー
the
フに
threatening
し
letter
た
signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's
グッ
office,
ズとか
but
は
I'd prefer
割
if
と
you
ね
didn't go through
サ
my
メが
affairs.
多い
Are you
の
being
で
blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any
悲し
success?
いですよね。
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally
あシャ
unreadable.
チ確
Yeah,
か
I
に
saw
最
that.
強ら
I've
し
got
い。
no idea who did it
ま
or
あでも
why. I don't remember having
人間
countersigned
にね
anything
ボコ
special
ボコ
enough
に
for
され
someone
て
to hide it.
逃げて
And why
きた
obliterate
っ
the
てい
dates
う
as well
可
as the
能
goods
性も
stored in the
なきに
warehouse?
しもあらず
You
なの
mean
で
that the dates have some meaning?
うん
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island.
まあ
Indeed,
人間が一
maritime
番
activities
怖い
ceased
です
altogether
よ
at the end of the last century.
こういう
I
ね、なん
imagine
か
that
ファ
the
ンタジ
Hawkins
ー
family
ミステ
had
リー
other
にね、
types
そうい
of
ったところを
contracts.
求めるのは
But you don't know
違
with
う
whom.
気が
No.
しますけど、
It was none of my business.
マジでタコに殺す。
I'm looking
タ
for
コす
warehouse
ごいらしい
36.
ですね。
You
なん
know where
か
it is?
Look, it's
頭に
right
絡
there.
みついたり
The
して、
warehouse is
本当
opposite
に
the
危
jetty.
ない
You can't
そう
miss it.
で、
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
特にもう聞け
Can you
る
tell
こ
me
と
where the
は
warehouse is again?
なさそう。
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front.
なさそうです
You
ね。
can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on
あ
my
り
way.
がとうございます。
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
なかなかそっかそっか難しい。海は私そんなにね
Broken.
好き
This
で
place
は
seems half abandoned.
いや こういうことを言うといろいろね語弊が生まれそうなんですけど海別に嫌いではないんですけど、遠目で見る分にはとても好き。遠目で見る分にはとても好き。でも実際に実体を置いて、海に行って、泳ぐかと言われたら、なんとなく汚い感じがして無理ですね。遠くから見てる分には大好きです。あら、だいぶ
What could have done so much damage?
海に近づきましたね。返しましょう。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
なんなんでしょ
Yeah,
うね、
we'll
海。
teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
綺麗、そう、綺麗ではないんですよね。
I've never
セーブレ
heard
ン
of
ダ
this
ーって
saint.
何ですか？
Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the
足
navigator.
チャプチ
He's
ャ
the
プぐらい
patron
が
saint of whales and
楽
whalers.
しいですかね。
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them.
そ
There's
うです
one of
ね。
them
耳
who's
をドライ
always
ブと
going
か
back and forth to the
楽しい
statue.
ですよね。
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear
でも
us.
What brings you to dark water?
水着は
The two guys behind you.
可愛いデザインが大
The
変多
bootleggers.
くて好きなんですよ。だ
They're
から
protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of cat than an
海に
attack by
ドボ
drunken
ンって入
sailors.
るわけでは
If only they
な
would
いけど
kill
チ
each
ャプ
other.
チャプするために買っ
Is
た
it
りし
Cat
ます
who's
ね。
shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
あ
It's
ら、
not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
ああ、なるほど。船が
Isn't it a bit early? for
愛す
We got
愛すべ
nothing
き
better
存
to
在
do
なんです
anyway.
ね。
There's not much work around
他に
here.
することがない。さ
Fitzroy
っき
gives us
も
a
あ
few
な
chores
た
every now and again,
あ
but
なたも
since
さ
the
っき
whaling
ね
station shut
お
down,
酒を飲ん
ain't
で
a
い
lot of
たの
jobs
で
left around
変わ
here.
りないですね。
So we drink.
That statue
Nakamada.
represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes
楽しかっ
defaced
た
him.
ですね。なんか
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Thank you.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
怖いですね。よいしょ。
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
ハロー。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say
真夏の
we're
水
standing
着
guard
配
for the
信
owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
もうちょっと声下げようかな。水着をね、いただいたのがちょうど
What makes you think we did it?
12月ぐらいで、
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What
だっ
do
た
I
か
know?
な。
They could have done it by themselves.
11月、
The sailors.
12月。
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah.
で、
She says
ま
who
あ
goes in
夏
or
に
not.
作ろうってなって、そ
You
こか
wanted
ら
to
ね、
know that you also
まあ
talk too much.
ちょっと時間
She
を
must be
い
quite
ただいた
intimidating if she
結
can make
果、
two
真
men
冬
like
に
you
でき
tremble.
て、まあそれはそれ
She
でね、
redid the smile
楽しい
at
ん
the
じゃ
last
な
one
い
we
か
wanted
な
to
っ
get
て
in.
いうこと
I
で、
hope you had a good
真
dentist.
夏の水
No,
着
no,
配
you
信
don't
にな
understand.
りました。
She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles
ああ
with
い
the
うこと
left
がね、
cheek.
できるのもいいですよね。
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
いいですね。ちゃんとね、ゲームの設定踏襲してくれてる
Listen,
のは
bonehead,
大
we
変
already told you that we're
助かり
guarding our
ますよ
boss's
ね。
turf.
うんうん。
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to...
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks.
失敗
Go
か
die
な。
of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
こういう時にね、
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
殴れたらいいんでしょうけど。
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay. Spare me the next
Papaya.
verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again,
禁
these
酒
guys
法
panic at the thought
あ
of bringing a
あ、お
rabbit
酒
onto
が
a boat.
禁止され
So,
てる時代が
and there are
あったん
others
ですね。
who
筋
would like
肉
to
ビル
use
ド。
the
ま
warehouses
あでも
for
しな
their
いですけど。
goods.
That's fine.
Where do you think you're going?
I
Yes,
thought
that's
that the
good.
Hawkins case had been closed.
うん。
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
What more can you
探偵
say
です。
about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old
サイ
Silas,
ラス。
and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable,
シャッ
especially
チ
if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone. You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
怒られました。はい。
Can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
さて、何を持って倉庫に入りましょうかね。誰を
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
This warehouse looks abandoned.
さっきの
Why does it
素
interest
敵な女性
You
が
got a
キャ
question
ッ
of
トさん
territory.
かしら。
I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave. なんでしょう、キャットさんにキャットさんに無理やりねえ、なんか話術で交渉できた Prohibition
ら
is just a joke around
いいん
here.
ですけど、
That suits
ダ
me
メなの
fine.
かしら。Hey, lady.
Another break? I told you to beat it.
あら、さっきの酔っ払い。
What can I get you?
I read the article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore.
実は
On that day,
なんですね
the。crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional
うんう
catch.
んうん。
The biggest whale ever caught. They saved dock
ク
water
ジラ
from
って
famine.
いうと、
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why.
魔術使えたらもう正気
I don't want to speak
失
ill
っ
of
て
the
るよ
dead.
ね。そうなんやね。
I've got
な
one.
んか新しい
Anything else?
ものが必要そうですね。
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around
う
there.
んうん。
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse.
それは密上昇しているのでは。叫び声。
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
まあでも Vtuber という世界にはね、時折魔術が使える方がいらっしゃるので、
That'll be all for now.
もしかしたらそういう類の方だったかもしれないですね。
longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
なんかあるかしら。こっちからじゃないと。釣れますか？この決して綺麗とは言えない海で何か釣れますか？助けて。 船長。
You're back again.
どうしたらいいかわからないんです。
Apparently, the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
他の倉庫はどちらに？
You're back again.
うん。
What can I do
い
for
くら
you?
でも戻ってきますよ。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
下水ね。
Back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
この辺でなんかいい倉庫は知りませんか？
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble.
シャチのことをちょっと特別に見てるんですね。下水下水。他に入れそうな建物は。
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker and a debtor.
ここぐらい。
Interesting.
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
店長、この奥に入れてほしいんですけど。
Charles Hawkins owed you a lot of money. Do you know if he had problems?
I don't know the details, and it's not my business. Money or not, he was always welcome in my bar. The Hawkins family was always much appreciated on the island.
You seem to know Charles Hawkins well. How about his wife, Sarah Hawkins?
Well, she was a local somebody. We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Thank you. 何か
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
何も知り得ないと。なるほど。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
うん。
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
っていうなら、
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
このゲームの探偵は足腰ちょっと弱めですね。器用ですね。
Damnation, I broke it.
やろうとしていることが器用ですね。でもおかげで
St. Brendan, patron saint of
Saint
sailors
Brendan.
and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in. It's no use. The padlock won't give. It's no use. The
軟
padlock won't
禁
give.
状は開けれない。なるほどなるほど。
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a
なるほ
sign.
ど。
There's something coming.
どうしましょうね。あそこから行くのかしらと思ってた時期が私にもあったんですけど。Help me,
You're
船
back
長。
again. What can I do for you?
特
I shall be
に
on my
お
way.
話しする
So
こと
come
が
back and see me when you've got something new.
ないと。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootlegger.
I shall take my leave.
Shysters, you're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
どこをどう進んだらいいかしら。
Did you miss us?
寂しかったかい。いいえ。なるほ
I have an
ど。
offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
まだ
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going
まだ
nowhere.
飲むんですか？お酒をくださいな。
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
Thank you.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
That'll be all for now.
Thank you. 今日はそうですね、36号倉庫に入ったら一回終わりにしましょうか。
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Look what I've got.
どうぞ。
You're a good guy, you. Follow me.
For me.
Cheers, you jackass.
I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, no, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
それでよろしいですか？よいしょ。
Let's see.
頑張って開けて。
Perfect.
Perfect.
Oh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this
閉めま
place
しょう。
and the
ちゃ
Sarah
んとね。
Hawkins case?
堂々と入れましたね。びっくりしました。長押しして再現する。何を？想像以上に
Who has enough money to buy
警
painkillers?
備っていう警
It
備では
smells as bad as it
な
looks.
かったですね。
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
もう一回あのシーンに行きたいんですけど。うん。
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce.
なかなか難しいお方
All
です
right,
ね。
Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I
Wait.
know it.
It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene.
うんうん。
Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
皆さん割と
My car's parked down the way.
ちょっと待って、皆さん
Andrew,
割と
would you please shut the door?
え
And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
思ってた数倍心優しい。
Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll
ベ
shut
イ
you
カー
up
さ
for
ん、キャッ
obstruction.
トさんではない。
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
あらあ
Come
ら、
on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to
怖い
widen
怖い。
it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing
や
on
っぱ
my
りキャッ
turf?
トさん。
I've got my eye on you. We'll meet
う
again.
ん。まあ目つけていただいても
Is it far? This
特に
mansion?
何もないです。私は。
Look behind you.
ね、協
At the
力
top
的
of
な
the
方
ridge.
々が割といらっしゃいますね。
You see the building?
建物が見えるか。あらあらあら。
That's the
サ
Hawkins
スペン
mansion.
スでよくあって、
Got some
あ
driving
そ
to
こ
do.
からよく人が突き落とされそうな場所がありますね。あらあら。第3章。あら、気づいたらさ、早い早い。ということで、今日はここまでで終わりにしましょうか。お腹も空きましたし、スイッチからはリングフィットをやれとバイブレーションがね、なっているところですから、さささささそう。でってでってで。ということで、また、コールオブクトゥルフ続きをまたそのうちやっていこうと思います。お疲れ様です。ありがとうございます。見ていただいて。また、しばらくは多分ちょっと早い時間に配信ができるかなと思うので、またちょっと早めに待機場とか出せるように頑張ります。お疲れ様でした。見ていただいてありがとうございました。で、次回はアーグナイツの第3章をやった後にアリス・イン・ナイトメアの第9回目を投稿しようと思っています。またそちらもよろしければお付き合いください。お疲れ様でした。また次回の動画配信等でお会いいたしましょう。おやすみなさい。良い夢を。